Ciao Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel where of course it's all Juve all the time. You know the drill. I'm Alberto. It's December 5th. We're going to tackle all the news this morning surrounding La Vecchia Signora, alright? And welcomed by, I'm sure, all of us. It is a little bit quiet, especially on the investigation front and whatnot. And we have some transfer rumors about the winter mercado and then of course a little bit of details about the investigation and whatnot. But a little bit more into the players returning for training tomorrow. And that is very much welcomed as we need to start getting back to what counts, and that's Juve on the pitch. All right, so let's get into it. Alright, Juventini, friendly reminder, like the video and of course subscribe to the channel. Right now, let's get to the news. Alright, so we have rumors that have been circulating for the past week about Elkan looking to sell Juventus, and it's been contradicting. It's been going back and forth. Yes, he's going to sell. No, he isn't going to sell. Yes, he's going to sell. No, he isn't going to sell. Today, what's being surfaced is the same as I've been saying, which is do not look for Elkan to sell. That is not his first idea for Juventus, but bringing in a minority shareholder and some of that could take place. It's not necessarily money that they're after, but ideas. Ideas seems to be the main problem. That's what's being reported today, all right? So that's the latest on that front. Now, in terms of the ongoing investigation, wiretaps and everything like that, starting to circulate and starting to get out there that Chiellini was the one that was speaking in the WhatsApp group to players about the deferred salary. And the names of the ones that were hesitant, I say hesitant as they did end up signing, okay? But the ones that were hesitant were Rabiot's mommy, Buffon, Dybala, and De Ligt, okay? So there you have it. That's what's kind of coming out. Now, also in terms of the investigation, Locatelli. The Locatelli deal is next up in terms of being looked at and put under a microscope. Some of the issues apparently are too easy to reach these bonuses and overspending. If that sounds ridiculous to you, it's because it is. How can anybody cap that, measure that, or just say that no, you've made these bonuses too easy for a player? What exactly is going on here? So again, hopefully it's something that's lost in translation, but I don't believe so. It seemed to literally say that they're looking at bonuses that were too easy and, of course, overspending. It's starting to get a little ridiculous, but Locatelli deal is next up. Lorenzo Cassini, the president of Serie A. President of Serie A was questioned about this, and he says, for now, of course, with ongoing investigations, we do not speak on anything as a league. He was asked, is this the new Calciopoli? And he says, first you have to understand the allegations, you have to understand the case, you have to understand everything about it and the processes. But he says, you can't comment on anything yet because, again, there's still an investigation that's ongoing. However, the fear is not there. Okay, so hopefully that picks you up on a Monday and can kind of guide you through the week, but the fear of it being the next Calciopoli thing is not there. All right, and it hasn't been there for myself, hasn't been there for Anthony and whatnot, so there you have it. I hope that can reassure you some, Juventini. Okay, now, in terms of transfer rumors for January and everything like that, right now, all that we're hearing is that it's going to be very, very minimal, if anything, as far as moves go. But Juve will be looking to sell some guys. But Salernitana really wants Daniele Rugani in January. It'll be interesting to see if Juventus pulls a trigger, makes some type of deal happen there, whether even if it's a loan or not. He has become bottom of the pecking order. Gatti seems to be the one that we're hearing is going to get those rotational minutes come the new year. So again, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. In terms of players getting back to training and everything like that, Chiesa has resumed training as of today. Paul Pogba and 14 others are slated to join up tomorrow. Dusan Vlahovic will have 10 days off coming off of the World Cup. All right. But there you have it. Paul Pogba and company back to training tomorrow, and then we'll get ready. Do not forget that we will have friendlies on December 17th and December 22nd before the final break, and then of course returning in the new year, and we have our first game up against Cremonese, and Paul Pogba should be in the lineup for that one. So it's going to be very, very exciting to get this team back in action amidst all the nonsense, the investigations and everything. The one thing that we need to start putting that to the background, have this investigation going on in the background, all right, because it's been at the forefront for too long, and it's been way too negative and way too easy for these media sources and outlets to just grab clickbait and whatnot. So let that go to the background, and let's get back to business, and let's hopefully kick things off in the second half season the way we finished off the first half. All right, that's your news break to today, Juventini. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, let me know how you feel about all the news that broke through today. All right, drop your comments, questions, thoughts, opinions in the comment section, and let's mix it up. And until tomorrow, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juve. Ciao tutti.